What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? Oh, my goodness, the camera's all off. Marcus Rage from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. If you could, hit the like button, subscribe button, notification button, stay up to date with all my future Teachable Tuesday videos. My bad, I had to get my dog, Snoop Dogg, had to get Unc right. So today we are going to do a very short video. And the title of the video is Having a Boy Best Friend That Treat You Like a Princess is a Blessing. Now, this is something I saw on Facebook, and I'm going to read the comments and give my own thoughts. But again, young lady, her name is Joyce here, shout out to her. She says, having a boy best friend that treat you like a princess is a blessing. I have my thoughts about this, but I'm going to go ahead and read some of these comments first, tell you what they think, then I'm going to tell you what I think. And leave a comment below telling me what you think as well. If you want to pause the video or wait to the end of the video, it's perfectly fine. So one person responded to her comment and said, just watch her deteriorate when he finds a girlfriend and you can't use him anymore. Okay, so your man is making emphasis on, he's pretty much a placeholder. There's a saying that a lot of people state that guys and girls cannot be friends. I actually find it to be false. I think the only time a guy and a girl can't be friends genuinely is if one person has even the slightest hint of attraction for the other. If they do, then yeah, you can't be friends. I have plenty of women that are friends of mine that I have no interest in, never been attracted to whatsoever. But if you have a hint of attraction, even if it used to be there, it's kind of hard to be friends with that person because you're always going to want more. So I kind of guess what he's saying right here, basically, maybe the guy possibly wants more. And again, this could be a case of, well, let me get to that later. That's my own thoughts. I want to get to that yet. Another guy says, sound like a man stuck in the friend zone who think he can get out. You give princess treatment to your lady, give your homegirls the sister treatment. Ooh, yeah, I kind of agree with that. And that's going to be kind of what my thoughts go at a little later on. Yeah, you don't give the princess treatment to, only people you get a princess treatment to is your wife, your daughter, or your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? You don't give that to your best friend. That's just my personal opinion. So I actually agree with that. I've had a girl best friend and I have a girlfriend, but they don't like each other. Clearly, because you're probably giving them both the princess treatment, which is not equal and not fair. This is an interesting comment, and I have my thoughts on this one. She says, my boy best friend ended up becoming my husband. Somebody responded and said, same. Somebody said, must be nice. Somebody said, not surprised. That was his goal. That's why boyfriends don't want you having boyfriend. Ooh, she cooking. She's cooking. She said, that's why boyfriends don't want you having boyfriends. Oof. Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to her. She cooked on that one. That's very true. Somebody said, bruh, LOL. Yeah, that's very much true. Because again, kind of goes back to what a lot of guys end up doing, that don't speak up and tell a woman how they feel. They kind of just take the back seat and they just wait for their time, and you bide your time. But little do you know, the more that you bide your time, the less of a chance that you're going to really get the woman that you desire. Now, can it happen? Absolutely. Anything's possible in this world. But is it likely to happen? Probably not. Somebody else responded and said, boy best friends literally learn everything about you because you vent to them being in relationships. You built the perfect husband because the whole time you thinking y'all were just friends, he had more intentions and he obviously got his way considering he's your husband. Yeah, facts. Somebody said story time in my inbox. Somebody else said this is why guys don't date girls with guy best friends. Yeah, pretty much, because a lot of times it's hard to establish that boundary. I mean, a lot of people will say, that's just my guy best friend. Unless you guys have been best friends since childhood, that's not really something that is a good idea. Because I will say this, in my personal opinion, I'm not saying that this is facts with everybody, but from my personal experiences and the people that I know, and again, this is only for the people that I know, it would seem as if men do a much better job with establishing those boundaries with women best friends as opposed to vice versa. But that's just my personal experience. Y'all comment below and let me know what you think. I know me personally, I have a best friend who's a woman. We've been best friends literally since elementary/middle school. And I'll talk about that story later. But no romantic interest ever between each other. You know what I'm saying? But again, we'll talk about that in a second. Somebody else said platonic friendship is giving. Also had 2 boy best friends since high school, grade 7 till now. Both have girlfriends already. I also have a boyfriend, and still our relationship was still intact. We get along well, more than likely because the boundaries were established, if that's the case. Where do I find mine? Some lessons for him. All he does is call me a dumb you know what. Okay. Translation, using someone who likes you as a blessing. Oof. Somebody said mine treats me like a man. Yeah, because he giving you the sister treatment. You know what I'm saying? He ain't giving you the princess treatment. Somebody else said having a girl best friend that treats you like a king is a blessing. So this is a guy that says that. Woman that says mine treat me like one of his homeboys, as he should. Another woman says he better be your boyfriend. I don't believe in friend zoning people who like you that much. You need to let that man go or date him. Facts, Miss Victoria. Facts. Agreed. Somebody else said, but having a husband that treat you like a queen even better. Yeah. Yeah. And that's who should be treating you like a queen, not your boy best friend. A guy responded and said, date him, then I will never understand a man that would do all the heavy living/loving, treating like a princess just to be a friend while you go home to a brother that gets all the benefits. That's crazy to me. Yeah, true. A woman responds, says, until he gets a girlfriend who really loves him, who knows you're the girl who he was in love with, who put him in the friend zone because he didn't know better and said girlfriend with cut out with all that. Yeah. Let's read a couple more. It's got a few more that I screenshotted. Guys responded and said, and that is the men y'all be friend zoning just to get with a dude that will treat you like dirt and ruin that relationship with the friend that treats you like a princess. Now, that's not to say that they'll get with a dude that treats them like dirt. Maybe they'll get with a dude that treats them respectful and all that good stuff. But obviously, if that's really what's going on, the boy best friend is not the guy that she's desired. Otherwise, she wouldn't call him a boy best friend. She would have said my boyfriend. So somebody else responded and said, but what if he falls in love with you? Someone else said, let me find out adults don't know how to be real friends. And again, this goes back to my saying that you could be friends with the opposite sex, but there can't be no attraction. There has to be more context. Like, is the guy attracted to her and so on and so forth? There's so much that can go into it. Let's read about 2 or 3 more. A woman responded and said, till your man have to pay for everything thinking he's winning, but really losing because your boy best friend doing what you want, but not what you need to keep you going. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Yeah. Read that again. Rewind the video and play that back. She said a mouthful. Somebody said, sounds like HE double hockey stick. And then last one, somebody said, boy best friend equals friend zone. So let me get my thoughts, and we're going to go ahead and end this shorter video of Teachable Tuesdays. So, boy best friend giving princess treatment. Don't quite agree with that. A couple people in the comments were saying, if they're your boy best friend or a girl best friend, you need to be giving them the brother-sister treatment, which I completely agree 500%. I have one best friend, one semi-best friend, as far as women are concerned. And I have several close friends that are women. I don't treat them like they are romantic interests. They don't treat me like we're romantic interests. We all literally treat each other like we're brothers and sisters because that's what we are. You know what I'm saying? I will straight up talk about other women in front of them. They will talk about other guys in front of me because we've established that boundary that we are just friends and nothing more. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes that boundary didn't even have to be said. It was just already, there because some things don't have to be said, right? With that being said, there's not really enough context to see if, I didn't see her respond to any of the comments, so maybe I should have did a little more research, but basically we don't know, does the guy, like her? Because if he does, then that's a bit of a problem because essentially he's waiting in the waiting room for his chance, but he's not going to get his chance. He has been friend zoned. But if he doesn't like her like that, cool beans. The only issue that I would have is treating that girl like a princess. Like, guys, put you on game. You don't treat your women friends like a princess. Do you treat them with respect? Yes. Do you treat them with dignity? Yes. Do you treat them with honor? Yes. Do you protect them in a sense? Yes. But don't treat them like a princess. That is reserved for your girlfriend slash wife, your daughter, if any of you guys have daughters on here. I don't have children of my own yet, but just saying. Or close female family members like your little sister, your cousin, your niece, things like that. Shoot, your mama. Well, your mama deserves queen treatment, and same thing with your grandmother. But I think you guys get where I'm coming from with that. All right. So overall, those are my thoughts. It just really depends on the context. It's not really enough context for me to fully say anything, but I could just kind of give what ifs. Again, if they're just friends and he's cool with them just being friends and he's never had a romantic interest in her, then, I mean, hey, if that's his thing, that's his thing. But if he has any of the slight interest in her or had, then not a good move. Because one thing I've learned from personal experience is when a woman is not feeling you like that and she puts you in that friend zone, it's one of those things where I'm not saying you can't be friends with a woman. Let me just make that perfectly clear. But I don't think it's a good idea to be friends with a woman that you have any form of interest in, and she's told you that she doesn't have interest in you, because you're being disingenuous. Because deep down inside, you're waiting for that opportunity. And I know some people are going to comment and say, well, Marcus, that's not me. And maybe that isn't you, but you are not the exception to the rule itself. Well, you are the exception, my bad, to the rule itself. Most guys will be in the waiting room. I can guarantee you that. Why? Because I've been that guy before, and I had to learn to, when a woman, if I have an interest in a woman, number one, tell her straight up. Tell her up front. And if she's not interested, cool, no worries. I got to bounce and move on. That's what it is. Because at the end of the day, what I always tell my ladies that I meet, or what I've always told, I'm in a relationship now, so, is that if a woman friends on me, and I say, well, sure, we could just be friends, and I'll be like, nah, it's all good. Number one, because I'm interested in you, so it wouldn't be genuous. And number two, I already have a lot of women friends, which is true. That's not facts. A lot of times, people will tell you, oh, when a woman friends on you and says try to be friends, tell her, well, no thanks, I already have a lot of friends, even if you don't have a lot of women friends. I actually do have a lot of women friends. So for me, it's like, nah, that ain't cap. That's facts. I don't need no more women friends. I'm looking for something more. Anyways, it's Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. I love you guys. Hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you later on this week.